Okay, you're going to be creating the third lesson on your own, and it's basically just using the text tool and keyframes. So here's an example of what you're going to do. Okay, so you're going to bring all the text onto the screen one at a time. Okay, and then you're going to take them off one at a time. So in order to get started, open up After Effects, go Composition, New Composition. Just name it Facts About Me, the NTSC-DV, and then do 15 seconds. Okay, take your text tool, which is up here, and you're going to write your name first, and then 4 lines of facts. Now de-click off of it because we want each one to be on a new layer. So and then downsize it whatever you need. You can change the font. You can change the font type. If you notice in the example, I had 4 different fonts, 4 different words, all that kind of stuff. And then just keep going. So you would write 2 more lines of text. And then you need a background. So go to the internet and Google something for the background. So I might say gray abstract. Oh, not gray Abercrombie. Images. You want something subtle, not too crazy. So I might just go with this one. Let it load all the way. Actually, that one looks blurry. This one? This one's cool. Okay, we'll go with this one. It looks kind of blurry too. Find a picture here in a second. Here we go. Copy the image. Go back to After Effects. And oh, you probably have to save it. My bad. Save the image. Save it to wherever you think you're going to remember. And then download it. Or make sure you do it as a footage. And then drag it down. Make sure it's at the very bottom. And then you can decrease it. You can increase it. Whatever you need to do. Okay. So you're going to have 2 more lines of font. Now this is where you're going to start adding effects. So if you don't have it open, go to Window. Effects and presets. I already have it open somewhere. Oh, down here. Okay. Okay, so once you have the effects and presets, I'm going to minimize all of these so I can get to the ones that I want. Expand animation presets, expand text. I would probably use the animate in and the animate out. So what you would probably do first is animate them all in. So just pick some random ones, like random shuffle in, put it over your name. Okay, now I would then, probably going to put these in order of how they are in my thing. Okay, and then I'm going to expand it, expand the text, and here's the animator one. That's the animation that I just added. Now if you see range selector, that will give me the diamonds. That shows me when it comes in and when it comes out. Now my animation is only 15 seconds long, so I have to animate them all in and animate them all out. So in order for it to have enough time to animate in, and out, I probably need to have all of my words on the screen by 8 seconds. So if I do that, if I have 5 animations, and only 8 seconds, that means each animation can only be about 1.5 seconds. So right now, this is 2 seconds long. So I probably need to decrease this one just a little bit so that it comes onto the screen faster. Okay. Then I'm going to take the next thing. I'm going to go ahead and minimize that and find another one. Flying fade up lines. Getting married. Okay. And then I'm going to see my text, open it up, animator 1, range selector. Okay, now I don't want it to start until the other one ends. So that makes sense. This one ends here, this one begins here, perfect. About 1.5 seconds would be 3 seconds, so I'm just going to move this in. So then if I play it, okay, then I'm going to go to, I'm going to minimize some of this. I'm going to go to my third line. I'm going to do typewriter, and then that's on my third one. I'm going to expand it, expand the text, animator 1, range selector. It needs to begin when the other one ends, so it ends right here. So I'm just going to move it over just a tad. Then make it about 4.5 seconds long. So then if I play it, my name comes in, my second line comes in, my third line comes in. You're going to have 2 more lines to do after this, but you kind of get the gist. So now that they're all on the screen, now I get to animate them out. So now I'm going to do animate out. And just like I did, you can do random ones. So let's animate the second line out first. So I'm going to get married. I'm going to randomly fly off the screen. Okay, perfect. Now, this one ends here. Okay, so see, I have animator 1. That's the fly in, and this is the fly out. So I need to do animator 2. And it starts flying out here, which is a little after my last one ends, so that's perfect. So my last one comes onto the screen, and then my other one starts leaving, which is perfect. And you need to do that for about 1.5 seconds too, because you only have about, 7 seconds to get all of them off the screen. So then my last one ends here. So then I'm going to do, I have a dock, so I'm going to twirl that off. I'm going to do encoder fade out. Okay, so see how that works? And I'm just going to expand this one, expand the animator 2. I can minimize animator 1. And then range selector, and then I'm just going to bring that in. Make sure that it starts after the other one gets completely off. If you notice, oh, getting married doesn't quite get off the screen. I'm going to show you why. I'm just going to push it off. And that will get that all off the screen. Okay, and so you're just going to keep doing the process. So then you would do an out for your name. So basically you have 15 seconds to animate 5 lines in and animate 5 lines out. And it's all about just adding it and then messing with the range selector. And then of course, once you're done, go to composition, add to render queue.